Hello, lovely people. So some of you in the comments are already asking, am I doing anything with my build? When am I building? When I'm doing anything with the car? This is the reason why I don't do this. This is UK for the past 2 weeks. So, as you see, I'm working in the open. I don't have any roof, nothing. I do have this umbrella, so I'm gonna use that. As well, children in the UK have a lot of bloody holidays. So whenever there's a holiday, I cannot do much, to be honest. So now, what I'm gonna do, this is the under tray from under the engine. I'm gonna show you why. Today we're gonna start building, and I'm gonna start building the front subwoofer, and then at the same time I'm gonna do the rear subwoofers. Now, just a heads up, this video I'm not gonna show you everything on it, just because I'm changing my plans a little bit and I want to do stuff a little bit different. So the front subwoofer, at the moment, as you know, I do have the Atoto, and I want to put the stereo integrity. However, instead of playing with all the enclosure and everything, I'm gonna do it IB. So the disclaimer in this video is that you're not gonna see everything. I'm not gonna show you everything, and the reason why is my previous experience. Whenever I'm showing anything IB related, it doesn't go very well in the comments, and I want to avoid that. It's just, I don't want to have any headaches about it, so I'm not gonna show anything IB related publicly on my YouTube. If you want to see something, it's going to be published on the Patreon. So I did mention previously that my Patreon is not about making exclusive content or just literally making you pay for content. So it's not going to be a paywall. If you still want to see the actual installation of the IB, just text me on Facebook and I'm going to send you the link to the video. However, I'm not going to do anything publicly. I will show you the measurements. I will show you after the installation how everything is going to be done, but the actual install itself for the front subwoofer and for the rears, I'm not going to show that. So what I need to do now is I just need to go and buy some wood because I don't have anything. Okay, I'm back from the shop. I have my work tent ready, so it will protect somewhat from the rain. Now, what I bought for wood, I bought plywood. I was thinking to get some marine grade plywood, but then I thought I will be paying probably 50 to 60% extra, and I'm not too concerned about water ingress as well, and plywood is more resilient to water compared to MDF anyway. So as I mentioned, I will have two subwoofers, one on one side, the other one on the other side. Today we're gonna do the front subwoofer, so I will need only one sheet of this. This is 18mm hardwood plywood. It's nothing special, it's not birch ply, because I don't see the point of birch ply at all. It does look good, but structurally it's kind of the same. So the plan is I need to remove everything from the footwell, need to make some space, and then we can start measuring. I bought some of these corner brackets, so I'm planning to, I'm not sure actually about the front one, the rear subwoofer baffles I will fix with these, but for the front ones I do have a different plan, so we will see. As well, I have M5 bolts. This is going to be for the stereo integrity subwoofer to be fixed into the plywood. And I bought something else, let me show you. My little one, before school, she was doing some homework. So stereo integrity, what I bought is this grill. The problem is that this stereo integrity is an 11-inch subwoofer. A 10-inch grill is too small. There is no 11-inch grills, and this is a 12-inch. So it goes over the top. You can see it fits very snugly. So the plan is to mount this one flush with a baffle, and then make another second baffle from like 9 or 12mm MDF on top, and have this subwoofer just like this on top, and it will have plenty enough space for excursion. This grill is bloody awesome. It is very, very strong, and it is made of metal. This is not plastic, this is aluminium. It's machined aluminium. I paid 35 quid plus shipping, so 40 pounds, which is cheap for this kind of thing. Don't ask me where I got it. It was just on eBay, some random seller, and I'm not sure if this is made in China and resold in the UK, or this is machined in the UK, but you can see this hexagon grill. It looks bloody awesome. I might repaint the front. We will see, because the silver one, I don't know, it doesn't look that good. Maybe black. I have some black spray paint, so we'll see. For this subwoofer, you have screws supplied there. My little one just lost them, so I will be using M5 bolts. I think they should fit just perfectly in there with the threaded inserts. I do have them somewhere here. These ones, yeah, you know these. These are gonna be M5, or these are M6. Probably these are M6, and these are gonna be M5. I'm not sure. I will need to check. But these are gonna go into the plywood and then bolts. So what I need to do is I need to make first a baffle that is as big as this ring, because I don't want it to be any bigger than that, like a square baffle from this to this. And then we're gonna add some thickness according to the subwoofer, how much it is, 4 inches, 3.5 inches or something, and then we will see how it fits. But this is going to be very, very simple. So I will show you how I make the baffle. I will show you how I fit it. I will not show you how I do the infinite baffle opening. This is going to be, as I mentioned, in the Patreon. So let's take some wood and let's start cutting. Okay, first test fits. So I have this baffle. The circle is the diameter of the grill, not the subwoofer. The subwoofer is going to be a bit smaller. As well, I do have this, which is going to be 9mm MDF on top, just for the grill, as I mentioned, because I want it to be kind of flush mount-ish. The size is perfect. The only thing is going to be about like this much out. You can see it, so that I can fit the subwoofer in there. So now I'm a bit tight. So what I need to do, I need to cut that. I need to cut from that side as well, and I think I'm going to remove the glove box and all of this so I can have a bit better access to see things a little bit better. So I'm going to show you how I fix this, but I'm not going to show you how I do this. That again is going to be on Patreon. Okay, a little bit more cutty, all of these out. Now I have much more space to work with. Like that. Plenty of space, especially with that depth. It's not gonna go above the carpet at all. So now what I need to do, I'm thinking now, probably I need to cut the baffle according to the subwoofer size, fit it, and see how much height we need and which place touches it, because like here you can see there's a high spot a little bit, there's an indent. So yeah, I just need to measure that. Let me cut this baffle, and at the same time I'm gonna cut this baffle for the grill as well. Finally, out of nowhere, sunshine came out while I was doing this. Okay, so the front baffle is done. This is how it looks like. I have an 18mm plywood. I do believe it's 9 or 12mm MDF. That's speaker ring. Everything is bolted with bolts, and this is bolted with I just need to find better looking screws, bolts. But oh my god, it's a bit heavy. But yeah, just like that. This is just for protection because I'm gonna put it in. I don't want to scratch it. But you can see all those bolts go there. So let's try to put it in, and let's see how it fits and how it looks like. Okay, there we go. Cannot do the one hand. Okay, so something like this. I can put it a bit higher, like that, but then it's gonna be problematic to screw it on the top somehow. If I'm gonna leave it a bit lower like this, I could use those L brackets and mount into this. But now what I need to do, I need to make kind of a like a little box around it, and I need to make this shape because you can see from the side it's not totally flat. So somehow probably I'm gonna use cardboard or something. But yeah, I like how it looks like. I think I'm not gonna lose literally, yeah, maybe I'm gonna lose an inch and an inch and a half, but not much at all. And all the gaps and everything I'm just gonna fill with probably expanding foam or something. But now I just need to figure out how to do the sides and mount the sides to the baffle. But yeah, something like this. Man, it looks huge. But remember, the speaker ring is 12-inch. The actual speaker is 11. Nice. So basically this is how I'm trying to get the profile of that shape. bit by bit, cut. I'm not too worried about little gap because if I'm gonna put expanding foam or expanding glue, that's gonna be filled, so fine. I just need to get a rough shape and make it out of wood. So something like this. Cutting out of wood, make sure that I have correct height. And then, oh man, that went away. Okay, so this is gonna be here. I need to make the other one from, maybe the other one is gonna be the same. Is it gonna be the same? No, totally different. So another one is totally different, but this one is here. So yeah, a lot of playing around. And it's raining again. I mean, yeah, I did this. I wanna go and check, test fit, but it's pouring rain. Ah, UK weather. Oh man, it's really raining now. And I guarantee 10-15 minutes is gonna stop. Okay, so this looks, to be honest, great. I just put some super glue, a bit of super glue just to hold it in place because I didn't glue it in yet, but let me go like that. Yes, we have some gaps, yes. Gap there, but I'm gonna fill it in with construction adhesive and it's gonna be totally fine. The only gap that I have is here in the top and I cannot see anything, so like here it goes directly next to the metal, so it's fine, but like from here, this side over there, there's a big gap, so here goes an indent in here. But again, spray foam I think is gonna be perfectly fine. So I'm happy how it is, I'm happy how it looks like. What I need to do now is to glue it in properly, and then I'm gonna start mounting it with those L brackets. Where I have those L brackets? I think I took them home. But those L brackets are gonna go everywhere. I'm gonna have like one here, one there, with threaded inserts, bolts. So from this side is gonna be easy from here, like maybe one here, one there. That side is gonna be from the inside, one here, one there. The top, ooh, I don't know if I'll be able to fix the top. Probably just the glue is gonna be fine over there. And at the bottom here as well, I'm not sure if it's gonna be from the inside or from the outside, but it's gonna be sturdy AF. And then I'm thinking, I'm not gonna see it anyway, but probably gonna make it a bit nicer. Maybe carpet or black spray paint, I don't know. But yeah, look, see? Yeah, it looks nice. This edge, it goes like 45 degree because over there in the corner, there's a high spot. But yeah, let me glue this on. There we go, all glued up, clamped. Now I'm just gonna wait for an hour or maybe two for the glue to kind of solidify. Then I'm gonna make some holes just to mount it, see where I can mount it. And the manifold is gonna be kind of done, apart from obviously the visual stuff. This took me about 3 hours, a bit less than 3 hours. But yeah, it is a bit time consuming. And look, this is literally 10 minutes later. Ah, UK weather. And this is another half an hour later. I mean, guys, you're asking why I'm not working on my car. This is exactly this. So I just want to show you, this metal is a bloody pain in the ass. It's so thick. So I have one bolt here, so M5 bolts with aluminium rivnuts. I'm using aluminium because aluminium doesn't rust or anything. So I have 1, 2, 3, and 4. So these are the only ones that I can access, because on that side I cannot access anything, and on the top I cannot access anything as well. So the rest is gonna be with glue, and I think it's gonna hold 4 M5 bolts plus construction adhesive. So now everything is wet. I'm gonna be working on the actual manifold. I'm gonna make it look nicer. Just need to tidy up, put everything back. So this is the next day. My wife is out of town for a bit. That's why I can use the kitchen at least for a bit. So this is what I did with this manifold. I painted it. Now the paint that I used is this non-drip gloss black, and it is oil-based paint. So you can see drying time is 16 hours. I painted it yesterday in the evening when the little one was already sleeping, and it's still sticky and tacky. So it will take quite a while to dry out, but when it's gonna be dry, this is gonna be literally waterproof. This is like exterior grade paint, so when it dries out, it's like almost enamel, so totally waterproof. Now, I do have some good memories about paint like this from my childhood. Every like 2 or 3 years, I used to live in the village with my grandparents, and we used to redo like windows and kitchen walls, and we used to use white paint and green. We used to call it tractor green because all the tractors in the village used exactly the same green Soviet paint. So I do have memories about the tackiness, stickiness, and the smell as well, because this paint really doesn't smell nice. So it doesn't look like that very nice, but being under the carpet, I'm not too worried at all about anything, how it looks like. What I want is all these seams to be airtight, the wood to be kind of waterproof, even if it's not really needed, but it's still beneficial. And again, yes, it doesn't look nice, it's not the prettiest, however, it will do the job when it's gonna be in the car fixed with bolts and with glue. In regards to the grill, I used some simple spray paint. So since it is an aluminum finish, I'm not sure if it's gonna stick very good because you would need etching primer, but I didn't use anything. And again, everything is gonna be under the carpet, invisible, but I don't know why I painted, to be honest. I could have left it. I'm gonna let you see my cat eating as well. I don't know why I painted it, but I did it. So unfortunately, for now, this is gonna be it, because I will need to wait probably 2-3 days for this thing to dry properly, because if I'm gonna put it in the car, and especially if I'm gonna put the subwoofer in, it's gonna be sticky, and the paint like here probably is gonna peel off and stick to the basket. If I'm gonna put the carpet on top, all of this is gonna stick to the carpet. That's why I'm gonna leave it. I'm not gonna do absolutely anything with it now, and I will continue next week. So apologies for the short video, but again, when you're working in the rain, there's no really space or time to put the camera on a tripod, to make a time lapse and that kind of stuff. So that's why you're getting just a few short snippets of this progress, but it's still progress. You can see today, again, it's sunny, it's warm, the car is not there because it's in the garage. I'm checking compression and changing the glow plugs because I do have a little bit of misfire when it's cold. So again, life, kids, family, daddy duties, and car audio. That's it for now. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.